If you catch me dreaming, please don't wake me till I'm done. Just leave me sleeping until the morning comes. Just pass me over, make believe I'm not there. Just leave me be until the Savior comes. Good morning and welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Rhema Gospel Radio. Better than when you heard it last week. I'm CJ. Here we go. What a weekend in the world of sports as we witness a freshman doing what no other college football freshman has done, and that's capturing the Heisman Trophy as Johnny Heisman Manziel of the Aggies of Texas A&M took home the hardware. However, I digress as I kick off round one scores in the National Football League as the St. Louis Rams climbed to 500 as Sam Bradford led his squad to the last minute win of 15-12 over the Buffalo Bills as Bradford finished with 209 yards and a score. The Dallas Cowboys played with heavy hearts as they mourned the tragic death of their teammate Jerry Brown. May God rest his soul in peace, as they found a way to sneak past the pesky Cincinnati Bengals 20-19 as Tony Romo passed for 268 yards and 2 TDs. The Kansas City Chiefs laid a goose egg as they were clobbered by the Cleveland Browns 30-17 as rookie running back Trent Richardson tied legendary Jim Brown's rookie rushing TD record with 9. Coming back from 13 down, Andrew Luck did enough to get past the Tennessee Titans 27-23 as Reggie Wayne scored a TD. Adrian Dave Peterson continues to marvel us with 154 breaking tackles yards and 2 TDs as the Minnesota Vikings crushed the Chicago Bears 21-14, while the San Diego Chargers had a bolt of energy as they muscle past the Pittsburgh Steelers 34-24 as they spoiled the return of Ben Roethlisberger as Phillip Rivers passed for 200 yards and not 1, and not 2, but 3 TDs. And the Philadelphia Eagles edged the Tampa Bay Bucks 27-23 as Nick Foles passed for 381 yards and 2 TDs and also scored on a rushing TD. And finally, Kirk Cousins had to step in as quarterback of the Washington Redskins since RG3 injured his knee. More on that later in the segment, but the Skins notched the win 31-28 as Alfred Morris carried the Rock for 122 ground-pounding yards and a score. The National Basketball Association had 6 games that tipped off yesterday as the LA Clippers demolished the Toronto Raptors 102-83 as Blake Griffin finished with 19 points. The Milwaukee Bucks got the win behind a late rally over the Brooklyn Nets 97-88 with Brandon Jennings pouring in 26 points. The OKC Thunder was led by Kevin Durant's 27 points as they power passed the Indiana Pacers 104-93. Carmelo Anthony returned to the lineup and kindly dropped 34 points over his former team, the Denver Nuggets, as the New York Knicks stayed perfect at home after winning 112-106, while my home city Orlando Magic knocked off the Phoenix Suns 98-90 with 20 points from JJ Redick, and my LA Lakers are setting up for the best finish the NBA has ever seen, I hope, as they lost yet again, this time to the Utah Jazz 117-100 as Paul Millsap notched 24 points. For your NFL quick hits, as reported earlier in the segment, Robert Griffin III avoided a torn ACL on a hit he sustained trying to pick up the first down, and after undergoing an MRI, he only suffered a sprained knee. A barefooted Josh Brent walked slowly out of the jail of Irving after his release on $500,000 bond, and he was surrounded by camera crews and reporters and missing several patches of hair and a bandage wrapped around his right hand. And finally, at least 7 NFL players have turned their gun into their respective team security following the murder-suicide involving Kansas City Chiefs linebacker Javon Belcher earlier this month. Sports Illustrated Peter King reported on NBC's Football Night in America on Sunday. I know you want to claim your share of $10,000 in cash and prizes next year, so what do you have to do? Well, make sure you have your face in the place as Rumor Word Broadcasting celebrates 6 years on the air at their 6th annual Ministry Gala. Get on the payment plan to secure your tickets now by logging on to RemoWordTV.info for more information. Stay tuned for more updates on your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and keep smiling because God has something special in store for you.